Hey, what's up guys? I'm Juan Pablo. Shout out to all my A players out there. Those of you who are trying to dominate the game, be the best. You know how you are in school, you're an A student. You just want to just be the A student simply for bragging rights because you love to win, you love to improve yourself and be the best version of yourself. Well, this is to you, all my A players out there. And so my A players, I decided to eat one meal a day. So I'm gonna tell you why I do it and how I did it. So I like to work, pretty much. I'm a full-time real estate investor, I'm an online entrepreneur, and I have a property management company. So being that I have multiple businesses, that's take up a lot of my time. And I enjoy being productive. And being that I'm on camera, I enjoy looking good too. You wanna be able to put your best foot forward on camera, right? So I realized, well, how can I improve my appearance, the aesthetics? It's with your diet, right? Because you heard the old adage before, you are what you eat. And I decided, you know what? I want to be a leader in my field as well. Not just producing videos, but also want to be a leader in my businesses. And I read a book by Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And he mentions the following about leadership. He said the #1 characteristic of a leader is self-control. For how can you control others if you cannot control yourself? And what better way to exercise self-control than to watch what you consume? As of right now, I am hungry because I do eat one meal a day, but it provides many benefits. So being that I used to work long hours, and still do work long hours, I realized that I didn't have the mental fortitude to keep going. I didn't have the stamina, whether physical or mental, to keep working on multiple different projects at a time, simply because I felt lethargic. I needed a mental break, and some of you guys might be the same way. You might be watching this video because you need a mental break from your day job. And by the way, if you're interested in quitting your day job, check the links below and get the book Quit Your Day Job by yours truly. So as a result that you need these mental breaks, you also need to understand the reason why you need these mental breaks. It's because your brain is fogged up by what you eat. You eat processed food. You eat food that is not going to make you productive. So if you're eating food that's not going to make you productive, then how can you expect to be an A player? Okay? As an A player, as a business owner, I wanted to be more productive. I wanted to be able to do more with less. That's called efficiency, my friend. And what better way to make your body more efficient by doing more work, exercise, with less food. Contrary to popular belief, eating multiple meals a day, you heard it, correct your portion size, eat multiple small meals a day, is not effective or efficient unless you actually want to gain weight. Just think about it. If you're always cooking, always grocery shopping, always going to the market to pick up some meal, you're always preparing food, that's time consuming. If I'm a busy entrepreneur, I don't have time to wait in lines and grocery shop. I don't have time to eat leftovers. So being that I eat one meal a day, that whole thing is wiped out of my schedule. So why eat one a day? Let's talk about the health benefits. Let's piggyback off that busy entrepreneur person, right? Let's say you're so busy and you realize you have a file cabinet over there that needs to be organized. It's very important, but not urgent. Right? Those are the things we always put on the back burner because you have these other things that are urgent and important. Those are called fires, by the way, that you're constantly putting out. But let's say, for example, you were able to put out those fires and now you have the time, the resources to organize that file folder you've always been waiting to do. What will happen? You'll be able to spend the resources to organize it because you're no longer dealing with the fires. The same goes true for your diet. If you eat a whole foods diet without eating any nasty processed food, for example, your body will now have the time and the resources available to fix those other things that are important but not urgent. Digesting food requires a lot of resources from your body's standpoint, right? So if your body's not focused on digesting, it will spend those freed up resources to put out important fires. Or that file folder I mentioned, the things that are important but not urgent. It might help you with your vision is concerned. It may help you where your skin is concerned. You'll realize many other elements that you had, even though they might be small, will begin to improve as a result of you eating one meal a day. And of course, if you're eating one meal a day, you may be consuming less calories. As a result, you will lose weight. Eating one meal a day is the quickest way to weight loss, especially if you're that person who's a few pounds overweight. And one of my personal favorites of eating one meal a day, it saves you time and money. Why? Because you don't have to spend time going to the grocery store. You don't have to spend time shopping. You don't have to spend time pretty much preparing food. I'm a busy guy, so I'm always out and about. So I just like to go to certain restaurants, whether it's Jason's Deli or Chipotle or Moe's. I will always get the salad with some protein and some beans and so forth, and I'll consume that while I'm there. So it saves me a ton of time not eating, and it saves my wallet a lot of money, and it enables me to be more generous. So when I go out with business associates or friends, I'm always whipping out the credit card and telling them, hey, it's on me. Because I'm gonna eat one meal a day. And so instead of buying 3 to 5 meals a day, I'm only buying 1 meal a day. So initially, I didn't get started with just going cold turkey and eating 1 meal a day. What I did is I slowly but surely controlled the window of time in which I do eat. That's called intermittent fasting, where you only eat during a certain window of time. So at first, I only ate meals between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. That was my window of time when I eat. And I'll eat as much as I want during that time. So when I woke up in the morning, I always worked out first thing in the morning, and I would work out on an empty stomach. It was difficult at first, but eventually your body will get used to it. I would work on an empty stomach, drink a lot of water, tea, and coffee, just suppress my appetite. And then all the way until 1 o'clock, that is when I will consume my first meal. So I recommend you do the same thing. Keep your goals in the sweet spot. Don't set a goal in which I'm just gonna go cold turkey and, no pun intended, I'm gonna go cold turkey and only do 1 meal a day. No, do it slowly but surely. Do the intermittent fasting first, okay? Make that your sweet spot. Then during that period of intermittent fasting, eating from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., I began to improve what I ate. I'll still eat as much as I want, but I choose to change. I decided to change what I actually consume. I moved forward with the slow carb diet, meaning I only ate vegetables, beans, lean protein, and a small amount of nuts. That's it. Healthy fats, avocados, olives, and so forth. That's all I ate as much as I wanted. No carbs. Now I would do this diet 6 days a week. So 1 day a week, I would go crazy and eat as much as I want, no matter what I want. Whether it's pizza, beer, nacho cheese, potato chips, I'll eat as much as I want 1 day a week, especially on a day that I know I'm gonna be social, hanging out, having a good time. I make sure I ate as much as I want, when I want. And I recommend you do the same thing. So go from intermittent fasting, 6 days a week from 1 to 9, eat whatever you want. Then, once you get comfortable with that, go to slow carb during intermittent fasting. Eat as much as you want, but make sure it's slow carb. Tons of veggies, tons of lean meat, as well as tons of beans, legumes, and so forth, and a little bit of nuts, healthy fats. But do not eat fruit. Do not eat bread. Do not eat sugar. Do not eat anything processed. Try to keep everything organic if possible, and keep it lean. So then once I started eating as much as I wanted with the slow carb diet during intermittent fasting, I decided to exercise more self-control by just doing 2 meals during that time period. So between 1 and 9 p.m., I'll eat my first meal at 1 p.m. and then my last meal at 8 p.m. And I made sure I stuck to the slow carb diet. And I would do this until it became comfortable. And I continue 1 day a week, have a cheat day, and eat whatever I want as much as I want. And then after that, I went to the next step, going from 2 meals a day to 1 meal a day. So I would eat 2 big salads. I'll go to Chick-fil-A, not Chick-fil-A, I do love the chicken biscuits though, but I would go to Chipotle and I would just obtain a salad, just a veggie salad, or I might do steak or chicken, but normally I do veggie salad with guacamole, and I would eat 2 salads back to back. Now eat that for the whole day. You wanna make sure you have enough calories in that 1 meal as well. And you realize as you continue to do this, you will become smarter, you will become stronger. And by the way, by intermittent fasting or eating 1 meal a day, your body produces a hormone, HGH, that's called human growth hormone. It actually makes your muscles more efficient, and it makes them more cut and toned as well, and you will not lose muscle. Trust me, it definitely works when you fast. There's many benefits to fasting. It helps you become a better person. So guys, if you're interested in learning more, just book a call below. So we'll love to talk to you and see how you can become that healthy A player you aim to be. As always guys, it's to your success. Continue to earn passively and live passionately. Peace.